Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So to start off, we're going to be just taking a makeup wipe and removing any dirt or excess makeup we have on our face. So right now I'm just wiping away my brows. So honestly, this is going to be like the scariest part of the video, honestly. You guys seeing me without any brows on. But yeah, so we're just going to make sure we have a nice clean slate to work on before we start painting on the face. Next, we're going to be grabbing the CC Beauty palette, and this is what I'm going to be using for the remainder of the video. So right now I'm just taking a really thin liner pencil, and we're going to be creating holes using the white paint from this. And we're just sketching out like where we want the mask to be. So right now we're doing the holes of the eye. Now, since we figured out where the eyes are going to be, now we're going to figure out the mask placement, and we're going to keep a good couple of inches away from like your actual like forehead and around the face, because we really want this to be a mask in 3D. So we're not going to paint all over the face, we're going to really just sketch it out like if we were actually wearing the mask and where it would be. Now I'm just grabbing this big like foundation brush. I use beauty brushes for like this whole look. I didn't go and buy like any paint brushes because like honestly it's the same thing, and I'm taking the white paint from that we used to sketch out and filling in the mask, and I used a brush and also a beauty blender just to distribute the product better. And as you can see, this is really pigmented, and I just got this on Amazon for like $20, so I think it's really cheap and it works really well. I only did like one coat, honestly, and it's perfect coverage. Also, I forgot to mention before you even start painting on your face, if you feel like you need to glue down your brows and cover them with powder, then you go and do that. But honestly, my brows covered really well with the white, just because I barely have hair as it is, so I don't need to do that. But if you do, then you go ahead and do that before you start painting. Okay, now that that's all done, we're going to be grabbing the browns from the palette, and I just picked this up on a stippling brush, and we're going to start just random areas of the white, just making little brown marks, just because we want this mask to look dirty, because we're going around killing people. We're not really going to have a nice white fresh mask on. So yeah, just go and do that so it looks more realistic. Now grabbing the black shade in this palette, we're going to be using the same little pointer brush as before, and we're going to be tracing over the holes of the mask. And this is just going to add a lot more depth and make it look real. As we go on, we're going to be doing a lot of tracing because we really want this mask to look real and not just like it's sitting on your face, but that you're actually wearing it. And doing this really helps. Moving on to face detail, we're going to be doing the little like designs, I guess, on his mask. Like he has the V shape on his forehead and then the two little triangles on like the cheek area. And I'm using a NYX Vivid eyeliner in red. Moving on to more face details, we're going to start doing the holes in the mask. So I'm using the black little paint from earlier, and I'm using a reference picture to make sure that these holes are placed accurately. So yeah, I think there's like over like 23 like holes, but yeah, just make sure you get a really good reference picture and make sure they're placed properly. Next, we're going to be making the straps that actually hold the mask to the face. So yet again, same brush, same black, and we're going to be making 3 of these straps, one in the middle of the forehead and then 2 on the side. Now grabbing the silver, yes, we're using the same brush. I had a towel so I could cleaning it off. But we're going to be making the actual bolts that connect the straps to the mask. And it's going to take quite a lot of layers just because the black is such a strong color. You can't really see the silver. So I did a couple of coats of that and you see it later on. Now this is what I was talking about earlier. Same little brush and black. We're going to be outlining the mask and then taking a brown and a black shade and shading all over that black line we created. And this is what's going to give that 3D effect and really look like you're wearing a mask. Now moving on to eyes, because you know we are the girl version. I just took some concealer. You can take any concealer. I'm using Maybelline Better Than Skin Concealer, and I'm just applying this all over my eye as a base for the eyeshadow. Nothing new here. You guys know this already. Okay, next I'm just grabbing any brown, literally any brown shade would work because we want this eye to be as messy as possible. So literally the two shades I use to shade all over the mask I'm using for the eye. So I'm just using a brown shade, and then this is Makeup Geek's Carbon eyeshadow. It's really, really black eyeshadow, and this is just going to go all over the lid. The messier the better, honestly. Now, just like we did the perimeter of the face, we're gonna be doing that to the eye socket. So we're gonna just take the two shades from before and just adding depth. So yeah, this is it. This is the mask. It was really easy, and I think it looks really cool. But since we're Jason, this is Halloween, we're not done. So I'm gonna be adding blood all over this mask and the neck, and I usually use Ben Nye's Scab Blood, but I ran out of mine and got all ruined from last Halloween. So I literally just went to the 99-cent store and grabbed any blood that I saw there, and I got this one. It's not the best, but like it did its job. So yeah guys, this is the final look. Have a happy and safe Halloween, and I hope you liked and enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!